Hi, I'm Miles from Whole Grain Cycles and welcome to the installation video for CARRIE Cradle. CARRIE has been designed to reduce the number of mounting elements required to mount a dry bag to your handlebars while creating a secure and reliable mounting system. In this video, I'll walk you through the process of attaching CARRIE to your handlebars, loading and unloading the dry bag, and finally some setup tips and tricks. Step 1. Setting up the cradle to be mounted to your handlebars. If you're starting this process just after unpacking CARRIE, then you can skip to step 2 because CARRIE is ready to be mounted to the handlebars. If all parts are separated, complete the following sequence. Remove the rubber strap keeper. Pass the metal O-ring through the lower yellow handle webbing, then thread the loose end of the stiff strap all the way through the metal O-ring. Next, thread the stiff strap through these two yellow handle webbings. Put the rubber strap keeper back on and position it in line with the whole grain logo. Repeat the same process on the other side. Step 2. Mounting CARRIE to the handlebars. CARRIE comes packaged ready to strap to your handlebars. Before mounting, make sure to remove all packaging and the dry bag from the cradle. Next, hold the cradle up in front of your handlebars. Pass the loose end of the stiff strap around the back of your handlebars, threading it through this yellow handle webbing and then the flat yellow webbing at the top. Ensure the strap is flat and untwisted the entire way around before threading it through the buckle. Repeat this on the other side. Grab the retention cord. You will need to activate the toggle the first time you use it by squeezing it firmly. Thread the retention cord through one of the wide black webbing loops. Pass the retention cord around the back of the bicycle's head tube and thread the toggle through the looped end. Pull it tight and slide the toggle up towards the loop to secure the cradle against the head tube. This strap ensures the cradle doesn't bounce upwards while riding on rough ground. Step 3. Loading, inserting and securing the dry bag. Roll one end of the dry bag at least 3 times, then use the G-hook to secure. Load your items into the open end of the dry bag, pushing them down to remove as much air as you can. The goal is to make the dry bag as dense and compact as possible for stability. This will also allow you to pack more into the bag. We recommend packing soft and compressible items into a front dry bag, such as clothes, or if you need to carry any hard or heavy items, you should wrap them in something soft before placing them inside. This will help keep the bag's shape and protect the inner coating of the dry bag. Compress the contents while rolling the open end closed. Roll at least 3 times and use the G-hook to close. When inserting the dry bag, you do not need to totally unthread the stiff straps. Simply loosen them to create enough slack. Then take the dry bag and make sure it sits centrally within the cradle before tightening the stiff straps. Tidy the remaining stiff strap ends by threading them back through the flat yellow webbing, over the top of the handlebar and into the rubber strap keeper, which should be on the rear of the cradle. Repeat this step on the other side. Check that the retention cord is tight and tuck any excess somewhere available. Step 4. Removing the dry bag. To remove the dry bag, simply loosen the stiff straps, but do not totally remove them. This will allow enough slack to remove the dry bag from one side. And now for some tips and tricks. CARRIE Cradle can be used in a few other ways. It can be used to hold other bags like this tent and sleeping setup. Secondly, other gear can be piggybacked onto the cradle using any of the available anchor points. Gear like this camera bag or a tent pole bag. Thirdly, you can use bungees on any of the available anchor points to create a quick access stash spot for clothing, such as this rain jacket. And lastly, CARRIE has been designed to work great with Cliff the bag hanger. This combo is a great way to keep all of your handlebar space free and better protect your bike's cables and paint. For full instructions of how to mount CARRIE to Cliff, please click the link in the description below for Cliff's instruction video. And that concludes the installation of CARRIE Cradle. Before riding with CARRIE, always make sure to check that straps are tight and that loose ends are tidy. We're really looking forward to seeing how and where you use CARRIE, so please do share your adventures on the socials. Thank you for watching and have a great ride.